Hello. It's day 4 for my challenge, and today was actually a really good day. Sunday means I have more time to do stuff because the kids were with the grandparents, so that's cool. And so I could actually work on the things that I was talking about yesterday, and it looks like there are a few useful things that my tool can do now, because yesterday I was a little bit worried that maybe I'm building a tool that's not useful, but today at least I have a hinge that it is useful. I'm just quickly tweeting that I'm online streaming on Twitter. So let me say day 4. Today was a good day. I made good progress. Oh God, progress with my my tool, and I've already implemented one MVP of one useful feature. Now, reflecting on the day on Twitch, and then I'm gonna tweet that out. And then I'm completely here with you, Twitch. So, and then I need my my URL for Twitch. I always have to copy it. Like every day I have to go here and copy my URL, but that's how it is. So day 4 was a good day. I made good progress with my tool and have already implemented one MVP. Well, one useful feature. It's not completely MVP, right? One useful feature already implemented and tested, because I'm really happy with my progress on my testing test suite. So, and tested one useful feature. Now reflecting on the day on Twitch. So let's tweet that out. And now let me come back here and look a little bit on the creator dashboard. I have to pop out. Really have to invest some time in getting that better, getting a better setup for Twitch, but somehow I really want to use all the time that I have for other things, so it's a little bit difficult to do that. Anyway, so what did I do today? Yesterday I was a little bit worried that my tool will not be super useful, and I think that's very worrisome, because we can develop a lot of software, right? Most of us that can program can create a lot of lines of code. Hi Rich, nice that you are here again. But it's difficult to do something that's really useful, that's really valuable. And I think also, I don't know, I struggled with that my whole life. Also when I was working at Microsoft, for example, I was working with engineering teams a lot, right? But the question is, you can implement a lot of things. Also, I analyzed a lot of data for engineering teams. And so you can come up with a lot of different reports on the data, with a lot of different views on the data. But more reports and more views on the data and more data doesn't necessarily mean that you have something useful, something actionable. That's actually where the whole work lies in, right? So I think that really makes a tool either, just a tool. There's a lot of tools out there, and I also created a lot of dashboards that nobody actually uses. And they're fancy, and you can make nice animation and things like that. But if you set that all aside, actually what's really important is to understand what can people do with that tool, what need is that tool solving, and how is it helping people, and what's the value that people are getting out of it, and especially also what actions, what behavior change do you trigger with the tool. And so today I spent rethinking a little bit what I did on the first 2 days, and well, it's really early, right? So But yeah, I was a little bit worried yesterday that a lot of the data that I present is not actually actionable, and people cannot really do something with the tool. And so today I just took one of those things and tried to really think about how could I present it in an interesting way, and maybe how could I slice the data a little bit different. And then right now my backend is actually in Python. So I have I'm getting the GitHub data. I'm using Python to extract the data and aggregate it and slice it and dice it and things like that. But now I was also thinking, how should I work? How should I present it, right? And in the grand scheme, I think I would like to have a web page, probably, right? A website where people can see it. So probably I will go for JavaScript. I was thinking about D3 as well. But yeah, I was a little bit worried if this is really a good choice, right? If D3 is a good choice. When I was working at Microsoft, I really had a wonderful library where I could implement a lot of nice charts and things with not a lot of time and not a lot of effort. Yeah, back in university, I used D3, but it's a long time ago, and I know that it can analyze a lot of data in very nice ways and visualize the data. But I also remember, at least back then, it wasn't super easy. It wasn't super straightforward. So I'm a little bit hesitant, and I'm thinking maybe I should invest some time to compare different frameworks or something like that. I don't know if you have some insights into that, if you have some visualization frameworks that you're working with that are actually cool. I also was thinking the last web application that I actually implemented completely in Python, and there was only a little bit JavaScript. So yeah, I'm thinking if I should go that route or if I should keep Python really just in the back end and have the whole front end, more JavaScript oriented. Anyway, then I decided right now I'm just generating comma separated value files because this is very universal. And I worked my way through with Excel, so I just create Excel sites with the data to give a first impression of what this tool could show. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure if this is really time efficient. Today it worked quite okay. So I had the data and I just had to click and generate that graph. But apparently, if I have to, do the redo the graphics over and over again, this manual process can really slow me down. So I'm thinking, when is the time that I, go from this prototyping phase into something where I really generate the web pages out of it and not just do it manually. But yeah, today was not the day. Yeah, and what I'm really happy about is the testing that I did. So at the beginning, I wasn't testing too much, but I really like to start with the tests. I'm not a priest of that test-driven development, like they say you always have to do it, but I actually find that it helps me quite a lot, especially because I know once I thought through something, right? So today I implemented quite a lot of different transformation of the data, and so instead of just running the program over and over again with different inputs, it's really nice if you can cover that while you're implementing it already with the test, and it's always there, and whenever you change something, it's gonna break if something goes wrong. So Rich says, I've used C3, which is an abstraction on D3 might be with look. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Cool. C3. Okay. And so what does it mean, an abstraction on D3? Is it like chat tool? I have to also find a better chat tool. It would be cool to see if people are typing or something, and also not just have like the Google Chrome chat switch here. Focused on making graphs. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will look into that. I will look into that. I think one of the things that I would like to do is have also like networks, so visualized networks, probably with graphs. So maybe that would be a good way as well. And let's see. Yeah, I will definitely have a look in C3. Well, let me think about what else happened today. Not much. That's sort of it for Sunday. And let's hope that I will make some progress on Monday and the days that are coming. When kindergarten starts again and the normal work starts again, I don't think I will be able to spend as much as I could spend today and yesterday. So this makes me a little bit sad, because if you are not making really progress, that somehow, I don't know. If I start something, I'm really eager to work on it a lot, so I could actually work the whole day. And I have to stop myself and say, okay, do something else. But yeah, so tomorrow is normal work day, and so I will probably just make a little progress, and I hope that I will be able to stream at the end of the day, and just let you know what I were able to accomplish or not. And so yeah, thank you so much for joining today, and thank you, Rich, for the suggestion with C3. I will have a look into it if it can help me with what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so have a good day. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to bed very soon. I'm a little bit tired today. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, and see you maybe tomorrow. Bye bye.